On this very auspicious day, I think I saw one of A Song of Ice and Fire's greatest mysteries. Who is Coldhands? Now, after reading the books again and again and searching high and low for clues, I think I've come up with an answer. Coldhands is Santa Claus. Yes, you heard me right. Coldhands is Kris Kringle. Now, how did I reach this conclusion? Well, again, careful, methodical research. Reading between the lines, looking for all the right clues. And to be honest, after I figured it out, I was dumbstruck. It was there the whole time. How did no one see this? Coldhands is Benjen? Coldhands is the last hero? No. All of those are just silly. Coldhands is Santa Claus. Here's the evidence. When we first meet Coldhands in A Storm of Swords, he saves Sam and Jilly from the White Walkers, from the Whites. They're being attacked. They're in danger. And Coldhands, we see, is riding an elk. But let me posit this. What if, in fact, that was not an elk? What if it was a reindeer? Now, these characters are notoriously unreliable narrators, so how do we know for sure that they know it's an elk? How do we know that Samwell knows what an elk is? In fact, he's someone who is scared of the outdoors. He doesn't go hunting. How would he know? Are there pictures of elks in his books? I doubt it. No. He just thinks it is. Because it has to be. It's a big horned animal, so of course it's an elk, right? No, it's a reindeer. It's been a reindeer this whole time. Now, I did some other research and I found out that elks and reindeer are of the same size. So I think I'm on the right... Knowing that, I knew I was on the right track here. The next time we meet Coldhands, it's in A Dance with Dragons. He's escorting Bran and his company to the Children of the Forest. And don't worry, we're going to get to them later. They play a big role in this theory as well. Coldhands seems to know who is good and who is bad before he's ever met them. He knew that Sam and Jilly were good, and he knew that Bran and his company were good. But how could he have known this? It's like he has this innate ability to find out that someone is naughty and someone is nice. Because when he finds the mutineers at Craster's Keep, the mutineers from Craster's Keep, he kills them. But with Bran and Mira and the rest of the company, he brings them gifts. The gifts of meat. Now, it could be that this meat is human meat, human flesh that they consume, but it's they're starving. So I think we should look past this case of mild cannibalism and move forward. Okay. So yeah, he knows who's naughty or nice. He knows who's been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. The mutineers didn't watch out. And what are the mutineers of? The Night's Watch. They betrayed their Lord Commander, these members of the Night's Watch. They didn't watch out. They didn't do their job. And so they were murdered. I'm telling you, it's all right there. We were such fools. So then Coldhands, aka Kris Kringle, Kris Hands, Cold Kringle, takes Bran and the rest of his company to the cave with the Children of the Forest. I gotta point out that where they are is a frozen wasteland. North of the wall. What's north in our real world? And that's frozen all the time? The North Pole. Now check this. They go to meet the Children of the Forest. And the children, these diminutive creatures, have things they want to give Bran. Gifts. Gifts especially for him. Could it be that these beings, these magical creatures, those who sing the Song of the Earth, are in fact elves? And what do these Children of the Forest, worship? Trees. Weirwoods in particular. And what's a weirwood if not a Christmas tree without decorations? The children, if you will, were mad at the first men for chopping down the Christmas tree. You don't chop down a weirwood and make a house or a boat. You decorate it. You get some obsidian, make a star, put the little star on top, and you got a Christmas tree. Why do you think the first men started decorating their weirwoods with intestines and body parts? Because the Children of the Forest showed them. What's the best decoration that you can use? The blood and guts of your enemy. biodegradable, looks festive, great. You feed the ravens. It's all perfect. It all goes back to nature. Come on. And red, blood, Christmas color. Now you're probably wondering, how does Blood Raven factor into all of this? Let me tell you, when I wrote this theory and I tried to work Blood Raven into it, I couldn't figure out how, so I just dismissed him, right? I just got rid of him. I just stopped thinking about him because whenever I face facts that interfere with my theory, I just throw them away because, you know, that you're ruining my fun, all right? Why do the books have to make sense in that way when I want them to make sense in my way? So Blood Raven, forget about him. Doesn't matter. Coldhands is Santa Claus. And let's talk about now the Great Other. In working on this theory, I figured out his name because Melisandre won't speak it. And I'll tell you why. Why would the Flame Priestess be afraid to speak the Great Other's name? Is it because he's a being of cold? Well, yes. And that's exactly how I knew his name. His name is Jack Frost. You heard me right. The Great Other is Jack Frost. This whole series is about Christmas. Winter is coming? Well, of course it is. It's Christmas time. So I know this has been a big pill to swallow, knowing that Coldhands is Santa Claus, but hey, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. All right? Martin wrote these books. I just figured them out. I mean, I'm the only person out here with this theory, but it's because I know these books the best. I've put in tons and tons of work into figuring them out. It's that simple. I mean, it's complicated, but it's simple at the same time. If you put in the hard work as well, you too can read in between the lines and figure these things out. That Coldhands is Santa Claus, and the Great Other is Jack Frost, and bringing winter, the long night. It's just Christmas night. Werewoods, they're just trying to plant more Christmas trees. This is all about spreading good cheer. Or rather, spreading good fear. Thank you all for watching this video. Obviously, this is all a big joke. I don't think Coldhands is Santa Claus, but who do you think Coldhands is? What's your theory? Let me know in the comments down below. I had a serious video planned for today, but I don't think it's coming out. I got a lot of editing to do on that one, so I figured why not do something else. And this is the great idea I thought of, and I made it just for you as a gift. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, it's time for the call to action, the call to the banners. Leave a like down below. You know, really helps out. And if you want to see more content, more funny videos, if you thought this was funny, I do have other serious and funny videos coming down in the future. Also, ring that bell to shame me for doing this, because I deserve it. Shame. I hope you're all having a great holiday. I hope you're all having a great day. Be safe. Take care, and I'll see you all for the next one.